Welcome back everyone to some more F1 2021 My Team Career Mode. We're entering the US Grand Prix after a very lackluster, mundane Japan Grand Prix. It was a bit of a shame that we couldn't get much more done in Japan, but let's hope that there's a bit of redemption here at the US Grand Prix in Texas. If you guys haven't seen that video, the one that I've mentioned, the Japanese Grand Prix, make sure you check out the link in the description. There's a link to a playlist of all the F1 2021 videos we've done on my channel, so please be sure to check those out. But without further ado, let's move on to round 18 of 23. So we're nearing the end of the season. Let's hope for a good Grand Prix to get us some maximum points, maybe to try and get closer to clinching the Constructors Championship title. Before we continue though, just want to make sure you guys are subscribed to the channel. Make sure that red button down below is pressed. Hit the notification bell as well so you're notified as soon as the next episode goes live. More F1 2021 My Team content is going up, so please be sure to be subscribed so you don't miss out on any future episodes. Also, we're trying to hit 300 subscribers before the end of the year. I think we can hit that milestone. Please do help me out. Please do help the channel grow, because your support is greatly appreciated here, and hopefully you can join this community of F1 enthusiasts and other gaming video enthusiasts, and hopefully we can grow this community together. Thank you guys so much for the support, and let's move on with the video. Nothing really to hit on here. Of course, there is a supplier upgrade that came through, air filter. Don't know if that came in this time or previously. Might have been previously. We do have piston rings remaining, but also there are regulation changes coming on multiple departments, so it's going to be a major one this time around. But considering we have 128,000, almost 129,000 resource points, we should be in the clear to save every single upgrade. So we'll see. I'm just waiting to see what the regulation changes is going to look like. So yeah, without further ado, I think we can head in to the session. Yeah, let's head on into race weekend at the US Grand Prix. Let's see what we can do here, and hopefully we can have a successful Grand Prix weekend. Alright, welcome to qualifying at the US Grand Prix. Now, the free practice session showed us that I think the AI is starting to break, mainly because I've tried to run the sessions and I just couldn't get any of the qualifying pace programs or the ERS management programs or the race strategy even, which are some of the easiest practice programs you can have in the game, I believe. From experience, it seemed that way, but in reality, when we tried them, it just couldn't be done. So I decided to lower the difficulty a little, entering a free practice 3, and it just didn't work out either. Actually, I think the ERS management I kind of got on the soft compound tire, but the qualifying pace is almost impossible. I think it's with every single Codemasters F1 game that the qualifying pace program just, poos the bed pretty much. It goes out the window after season 3 or 4 pretty much. So I missed out on some of those, but overall I think I have a good concept of the track. I have a good feeling of it. Hopefully we can have a good qualifying session, because I think qualifying is again very different compared to free practice for the AI. They do tend to change their lap times often, which I just don't understand. But let's see. I mean, it's up in the air right now. I don't know what kind of times the AI are going to put. Somewhere around 128 seems to be our best, so I'm gonna hope for a 128 something lap. And if we can keep that up, maybe we can enter Q3. Who knows? It's all up in the air. Also, what's up in the air is the race itself, the final moments of the Grand Prix. So the final third, I would say, is in full wet conditions, or there's going to be rain. So it's going to be an intermediate session somewhere in there, maybe even a full wet towards the end. So this puts a real spanner in the works, and this is going to get exciting. So you guys are in for a treat, as I mentioned in the previous episode. Let's see what we can do in qualifying though, because position early doors is very important, because as we saw in Japan, wherever you qualified, that was where you were going to run. So I don't think the US Grand Prix is quite going to be the same in that sense, and maybe there will be overtakes being done here, but I do have to put some worry into the AI, because the AI might just, run in conveyor belt fashion around the track. So we'll see. Let's see what kind of time we can put, or let's see what kind of times the AI put, and let's see if we can get into Q3. Alright, first lap of Q1. Ooh, we are 300ths behind Gasly. We should be safe. But we know from previous experience the AI starts pushing. Alright. Couldn't improve on it. Let's see where we sit. I think we should be through easily. Bravissimo. P3 and P5 for us. Very nice. Knocked out our Mazepin, Aiken, Zhou, Eilish, Schwartzman, and Ocon. Let's see what happens in Q2. First lap of Q2, fastest lap with a 128.1. Nice. That was a solid lap. I think we should be through to the next round, so I'm just gonna relax a bit. There we go, pole position for us in Q2. So we're moving on to Q3. Pierre Gasly in P2 just behind us. Tsunoda, Perez, Raikkonen, Schumacher, Lundgaard, and Latifi get knocked out. Let's see what happens in the shootout and see where we place for the race. Ooh, P6. Okay, we gotta keep pushing here. One more lap. Let's see if I can get it. Not too bad. A P4 starting position just behind Pierre Gasly. Second row lockout for Elite Racing. I think we can do some damage from P4. Giovinazzi and Verstappen ahead of us. And yeah, we should be able to get some good points today. Let's see if we can make anything happen from P4 and P3. Let's hope for some good points.
Here we are then in one of the fastest growing cities in the United States, the fabulous Austin, in the great state of Texas. The circuit itself 14 miles southeast of the city centre and home to the US Grand Prix since 2012. The latest in a long list of iconic tracks to have that honour. We're racing today then in Travis County, Texas, around the 20 corners of the wonderful Circuit of the Americas. We'll be reaching speeds of around 200 miles an hour, and there are plenty of good opportunities to pass, especially through the two DRS zones into Turn 1 and the very long back straight into Turn 12. It's time to take a look at our starting grid for today's race. Young superstar Max Verstappen starts from pole position, and Antonio Giovinazzi lines up alongside. Considering the rest of the grid, we have Gasly, the Golden Boy, Carlos Sainz and Stroll, Norris, Russell, Leclerc and Lewis Hamilton, Tsunoda, Perez, Kimi Raikkonen and Lundgaard, Latifi, Ocon, Robert Schwartzman and Callum Ilott, Zhou, Aitken, Mazepin and Mick Schumacher. And with lights out just moments away, it's time to go down to the track.
Alright, let's get ready to rumble in the US Grand Prix. Let's take a look at our strategy. We are gonna put the medium stint in between, as we always do, because I think it's the best way to do a strategy. Always end on the stronger compound. Let's drop our fuel load a tad bit to maybe like equal. I think I can fuel save around here, so let's do that. Let's see what we can do from P4. Not the greatest starting position, but we also didn't have the greatest Grand Prix last time out. Let's hope for some excitement here. 5 red lights in Texas for the US Grand Prix, and away we go. Decent start from us. Giovinazzi struggled off the line. Oh my god, that Alpino Stroll just went straight into Verstappen.
Caution,
VSC.
the virtual safety car has just been deployed due to a buildup of debris on the track.
Driver in front.
Verstappen ahead.
I don't know if they have damage. I think they do.
Speed, our delta is too low and we risk a penalty. Slow your pace immediately.
Driver in front.
Verstappen is ahead of you. Less than a second separate you.
Okay, that's the only details we get, huh?
VSC ending, we're going green. Maintain positive delta until the green flags.
Alright, we're pushing now. Here we go, green flag running. We're on the outside of Verstappen. And we got the move done. That's what I'm talking about. Good VSC restart. Alright, good, good, good. Let's try to break the slipstream a little. Good start from us. Let's try and extend the gap between us and the cars behind. Not the greatest take of the slaloms, but hey, it'll do. Let's take the inside line here, dirtier side of the track, but also trying to break the slipstream of Verstappen. We do have some insane straight line speed. Okay, we're extending the gap to Verstappen a bit. That's good. Alright, Verstappen gets ahead with DRS, but I got the inside line here.
Okay, focus. We need to stay on form.
I think he locked up as well. I saw some smoke come off his tires. Okay. Decent defense. Oh. My tires are overheating. The right side. They like to overheat apparently. Let's keep them down. Let's attempt to keep them in a stable window. Oh, I've been touched. I've been touched from behind. Alright, Gasly gets past Verstappen. I think Verstappen hit me. Rear-ended me. Alright, we're definitely pulling away from Verstappen. He must have some serious front wing damage after rear-ending me. Come on. We need to work together.
New strategy is available on the MFD.
Alright, let's see. Oh, we can do one stop. Alright, let's adjust then. Driver behind.
Pierre is behind you. The gap is less than a second. They're on old softs. Their tyres are 6 laps old. We think they've got 2 stops remaining. The time last lap was a 1:32.7.
Alright, so Gasly has 2 stops remaining. We're gonna let him go through because he's gonna have a 40 or 20-second deficit to us because we are doing a 1 stop now. So he needs to be ahead. And fighting him is useless. We might lose out to both the Ferraris behind us if we're not careful.
Minutes until rainfall expected. 5 minutes until rain.
Oh yeah, I completely forgot about rainfall. 5 minutes. Do I try and survive on the softs here? I actually think so. What's my tire wear looking? 35. Okay, Pierre goes in.
Pierre is in for his stop.
We just have to monitor our tire wear a bit.
Window, you'll be on the mediums.
I think everyone is gonna pit right now.
It looks like we might have an issue. Hang
Oh
in
no,
there.
no,
We're
no, no,
attempting
no,
to
no, no,
manage
no,
it.
no, 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 no. No, 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 no,
We're
no,
coming
no.
in this lap.
Please, 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 no. Menasha, please, no.
Okay, we have a
bugger
severe
off.
engine issue. Find a safe space to retire or return to the pits.
Bugger off, man.
This is serious. We need you to retire as soon as possible. What happened? Let me know you're okay.
A hard-fought win today then, after a very difficult race. Ant, talk to me. What do you think it was that sealed the win for them?
Well, I honestly feel it was down to the driver and car today. I mean, we can talk driver skill all day, but if you don't have a solid team to back that, you're never going to get anywhere. When you hit that sweet spot of having both an excellent driver and an incredible car, that's when you see results like those we witnessed today.
Welcome then to the podium, our top three drivers. What a great effort from them today in a very difficult race.
Well, Pierre Gasly gets P1, good for him, but we need to be on that podium as well. That is a big, big shame. Big shame not seeing us on there. Engine failure. Don't know what exploded, but that was one of the least worn components we had. Oh, that is a big blow to our championship aspirations. Well, Pierre Gasly gets fastest lap as well as P1, so that's a good chunk of points gained today. Leclerc and Perez round out the podium. Tsunoda, Norris, Russell, Verstappen, Giovinazzi, Sainz, and Stroll round out the top 10 points finishers. Lundgaard, Ocon, Schumacher, Hamilton, Eilish, Schwartzman, Latifi, Aitken, Raikkonen, Mazepin, and Zhou round out the finishers, with myself being the only one not finishing the race today. Let's take a look at the standings here. We're still at the top, of course, for the driver's standings. Nothing really changed except for Leclerc taking over, overtaking Russell and Sainz on the bottom half of the table, or towards the bottom of the table. We are on 507 points, 201 point gap to Red Bull, so that I think is still a decent gap to have. We haven't secured it yet. I think Red Bull can still overtake us, but hopefully we can secure it at the next Grand Prix. Ferrari and Alpine are fighting now, as McLaren failed to score some significant points. So yeah, that is still quite tight in 5th, 6th, and 7th, and I think 3rd and 4th are still tight as well. So yeah, this is looking like a tight finish to the Grand Prix season. Massive shame that we had to retire around lap 12. I was doing well. I was in P1 with Pierre Gasly, and then I had a huge gap to the car behind. I was quite strong. Mercedes engine just decides to blow up in front of us, so I don't know what to do about it. Really, it's out of our control. I want to see what broke soon, so let's see. Hopefully it's nothing like a control electronics or like a turbocharger, which I think we only get 2 of allocated for the season. Otherwise we'll have to take a grid penalty next time out, and I don't want to do that. It's going to be a 10 place grid penalty or something like that, so not looking forward to it. anyway, did well for the most part during the time we were still on track. I was driving clinically, I think, relatively clinically compared to the other drivers, having a healthy gap to the cars behind, especially since the start. I think it was Stroll that just lost his wing and then dragged everyone behind. So Verstappen, myself, and Pierre Gasly were the only ones really in contention for the podium. And then Verstappen just rammed me from behind in turn 1, and he just ruined his own race. So not really sure what else I can do here. There's nothing really that I could do with the engine blowout. It's a durability failure, and I think with the latest update, these durability issues, these explosions, these engine blowouts have been more often. I've seen other people experience a similar thing, like get 3 in a row or something, so I hope that's not the case next time out as we enter the Mexican Grand Prix, another circuit that is quite strong for our car. So yeah, hopefully we have a solid Grand Prix next time out. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Sorry that something like this happened. It was out of my control. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please leave a like, subscribe using the red button down below, hit the notification bell as well so you're notified as soon as the next episode goes live. Our bid for the Constructors Championship title is still not over. We are still going strong. We need to try and maximize our points next time out, so hopefully we can. So please be sure to stick around for the next episode, which will be crucial. Thank you guys so much for the support. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch this video. Stay safe, stay healthy, and until next time, take care of yourselves, and I'll see you guys at the Mexican Grand Prix.